In the winter of 1959, 9 hikers ventured deep into Russia's Ural Mountains, never to return. They were experienced, trained, and confident, led by 23-year-old Igor Dyatlov. Each member was strong, skilled, and prepared for the harsh journey. The team planned a 300-kilometer ski trek across one of the most brutal terrains in the Soviet Union. They left by train on January 23rd, unaware of the tragedy ahead. Their diaries showed excitement and hope for a successful expedition. In Ivdel, they continued their journey deeper into the mountains. They packed food, tents, journals, and equipment for extreme weather. It was the last known photograph of them all together. As they skied further, the weather grew harsher. They made their first camp among the trees. Their diary described warm meals and high spirits. They laughed, sang songs, and documented every moment. Zina wrote, "I feel we are strong. We will succeed." The next morning, the weather turned violent. They climbed higher, leaving the safety of the forest behind. The storm grew so strong, visibility dropped to almost zero. In the blinding snow, they drifted off their planned route. They chose to camp on the slope of Kholat Syakhl. It was a risky location, fully exposed to the storm. They cooked dinner, talked, and wrote in their diaries. Their final diary entry showed no fear, only routine. That night, something happened. Something that drove them out. The tent was later found cut open from the inside. The hikers fled without shoes, coats, or gear. When they failed to return, search teams were sent. What they found shocked investigators. Everything was left behind. Boots, jackets, food. The first bodies were found near the forest edge. They had burns, as if they tried to climb the cedar for warmth or escape. A small fire had been made, but it was not enough to save them. Zina Kolmogorova was found next, facing the tent, as if trying to crawl back. Rustem Slobodin was found with head injuries, yet no external wounds. Dyatlov himself was discovered, lying as if determined to return. But 4 members remained missing for months. When spring arrived, the final discovery was made. They found the remaining 4, hidden in a ravine under meters of snow. Ludmila Dubinina had severe injuries, and her tongue was missing. 2 others had massive chest fractures, similar to car crash force, yet their skin showed no cuts, no sign of external violence. Some of their clothing tested positive for radiation. Investigators were baffled. Nothing made sense. The case was quietly closed. The explanation? A compelling, unknown force. One theory suggests rare mountain winds caused panic through infrasound. Another theory points to a small slab avalanche forcing them to flee. The local Mansi people were questioned, but they had no involvement. Some believe secret military tests frightened or injured the hikers. Witnesses reported glowing lights in the sky that same night. Whatever happened inside that tent made them run for their lives. They tried to survive the freezing night by building a small fire. Evidence suggests they climbed the tree, perhaps to look back at the tent. But all they saw was darkness and deadly cold. The 4 who reached the ravine tried to build a snow shelter. The shelter collapsed, causing their fatal injuries. The rescuers carried the bodies out with heavy hearts. The families were devastated. They received no clear answers. The investigation was sealed. The truth hidden for decades. Modern studies continue to search for a logical explanation. But Dyatlov Pass still holds its silence, unchanged and unforgiving. To this day, the Dyatlov Pass mystery remains one of the most chilling, unsolved tragedies in history.